It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks control the opening tip. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Murray into the front court. Down 2. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Matthews. Here comes the screen. Matthews. Has a chance. Round shot, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Gary Harris has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Bucks basketball. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
To Lopez. Shot clock winding down. Not going down for him this time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nikola Jokic. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Knocked loose. Nuggets with the basketball. Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. It stays with Milwaukee. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's the Nuggets with the board. Murray with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Jokic. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Lopez to Matthews. They'll get it down low to Lopez. No good and no foul. Martin into the front court. Leads 4. Slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game. Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Off the assist. Mike Budenholzer wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Hill driving, but his shot won't go. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Brook Lopez. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Millsap. Martin. Back to the basket. Substitution being made in this one. Has a look. Shot by Brown off the mark.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Short jumper off the mark. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Milwaukee with the basketball. To Matthews. Here comes the screen. To Matthews. Here's Lopez. Down low. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Murray with the basketball. 12-6 our score. To Millsap. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. The shot by Murray, no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Chance for Jokic off the mark. Cruises inside for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Murray into the front court. The score 12-8. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's now 4 for 6.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Lopez. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Jokic. Goes to the right side. Fires the three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Matthews to Lopez. Brook Lopez. 3 for 6 now. Murray into the front court. His team up by 7. Jokic to Millsap. Brook Lopez sends it away. Screen coming. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. The Bucks at the controls. Hill to Lopez. Probing the defense. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Hill across the timeline. Down 11. Here comes the screen. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Robin Lopez missed his first. That one goes.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Murray with it. The lead stands at 9. To Jokic. Here comes the screen. Jokic. And scores. Bucks at the controls. The drive, right to the basket. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
George Hill to Lopez. Robin Lopez. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Murray with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. To Jokic. For 3, and Nikola Jokic drains it. So smooth. He knocks it down.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Hill. To Lopez. Brown shot off iron. No good. Jokic. Now now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Nikola Jokic, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
Subbing in for number 9.
And he makes them both. Bucks at the controls. George Hill to Korver. Hill. For three, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Robin Lopez, 3 for 4. Good start.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Here comes the screen. Jokic. Ah, the monster stuff.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
DiVincenzo. Jeremy Grant with a piece. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Jokic, he made his first effort, but not that time. "17-footer at the buzzer. Final shot of the period, almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Nuggets have the possession. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Malik Beasley snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Will Barton. Down low, Plumlee. Ah, rocking the rim.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Bucks basketball. DiVincenzo. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Here comes the screen. Malik Beasley, defended by Connaughton. Not done yet. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
To Korver. Here comes the screen. Korver to DiVincenzo. Won't go down. Nuggets have the possession.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Sizing up the defense. From long range. Good contest. Bart misses. To Korver. Short jumper misses.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
I'm here. I got ball.
To Will Barton. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Brook Lopez. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
My ball. And it's not me right here.
To Corver.
I got ball.
To DiVincenzo.
Screen coming. Screen.
The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Gets it in the left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. 24-second violation. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Millsap. Can't connect from inside.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
I got ball.
To Millsap. Down to Grant. Able to convert inside. Hill into the front court. Down a bundle. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Monte Morris at the line. Knocks down the first.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Goes 2 for 2. To Matthews. Off the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Denver's got it. Good. Off a spin.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Millsap. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Jumper's good.
I love when bad shooters make shots. They run down the court saying, I should get the ball more. And that's when you say, no, you're open for a reason.
To Millsap. Oh, Millsap. 2 of 4 now.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Jeremy Grant pins it. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in, number 11, Brook Lopez.
Corbett. Won't go.
I got ball.
To Millsap. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Milwaukee with the basketball. To Korver. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. To Korver. Here comes the screen. Korver. Work it down to Brown. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Millsap. And the rebound comes down to Brown. To Matthews. Here comes the screen. Matthews. Deep right corner. To Matthews. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Jokic. To Millsap. Paul Millsap. He's 3 for 7.
He's so good down low. This 4-time All-Star really does a good job of utilizing that body to muscle through contact and finish with the best of them.
To Korver. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Millsap. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Paul Millsap at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. And he misses that one free throw. The Bucks at the controls. To DiVincenzo. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Millsap. Down to Grant. Shot won't go. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
To Matthews. Short jumper off the mark. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. To DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Down low. Robin Lopez. 4 out of 7.
Ed, I have a rule. If you're 6'9" or taller, I don't want to see you jelly it. I don't want to see any kind of weird spin or English on the ball. Just dunk it. Keep it simple, please.
Screen coming. Not done. There it is. Nikola Jokic with the putback slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Goes to the right side. Knocked loose. Matthews, defended by Jeremy Grant. To DiVincenzo. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
That boy's living his best life.
It's Denver's ball. To Jokic. Passed it off. Count the bucket for two.
This just blows my mind. The lane was so open. It almost looks like the offense is trying to make the layup even more difficult than what it was. They look bored out there.
Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Jokic. Not going to have it this time. And that one out of bounds off a buck. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
George Hill to DiVincenzo. Hill shot, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Nuggets didn't hold back in that opening half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Bucks may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Denver Nuggets have earned the green light to continue to shoot from long range in the second half. Their percentage from deep has been so impressive, and it's a big reason for their halftime lead.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Murray into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Matthews. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. To Millsap. Paul Millsap. With that, he's 5 for 9.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Lopez. Nikola Jokic with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Millsap to Will Barton. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Shot from the lane won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Yes, Wesley Matthews. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. Barton. And hits off a killer step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Paul Millsap tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Denver ball right now. To Millsap. Denver with 4 to shoot. To Millsap. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Paul Millsap. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
To Matthews. From the painted area, won't go down. Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Millsap. Shot clock winding down. Murray's shot won't fall.
Hey, locked up, locked up. Swing coming right, swing coming right, swing coming right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He misses. To Millsap. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. To Lopez. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Millsap. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. To Millsap. Fires the 3. The Bucks clear the rebound. Matthews to Lopez. Can't connect from in close.
I got ball. Got some for him. I got ball. I'm here.
To Will Barton. Fires the 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Matthews. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Nico.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Matthews. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. That's no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Gary Harris trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Bucks at the controls. To Matthews. Nikola Jokic rejects it. That's his third block this evening. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Brook Lopez at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Down low, Jokic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here comes the screen. Matthews. Trying to cash in. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Now 3 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Jokic. Porter. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Korver. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. That's a 24-second violation. Hill to Korver. Jeremy Grant swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
DiVincenzo, nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. That's out. Last touch by Jamal Murray. It'll stay with the Bucks. DiVincenzo. Shot for Hill won't go. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Hill across the timeline. His guys down big. Nuggets with the basketball. To Jokic. To Porter. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Porter. Goes to the right side. To Jokic. Short jumper misses. Hill into the front court. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Hill driving, but his shot won't go. Nuggets have the possession. DiVincenzo to Hill. I missed a short one there. They go to Jokic, down low. Shot from in close, no good. George Hill to Korver. Has a look. Korver's shot misses. To Porter. Down low, Jokic. Bucks take down the board. To George Hill. To Lopez. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. To Lopez. 4-3. This young man can drill them on a dime. Dante DiVincenzo.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed. You're being efficient with your jump shooting. Your passes are crisp. You're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Porter. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hill to DiVincenzo. Screen coming. DiVincenzo to Hill. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Won't go. Beasley's shot won't go. The follow won't go either. Bucks at the controls. George Hill to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. A fundamental shot right there.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Murray into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
To Lopez. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Millsap.
Get to it.
Denver with 4 to shoot.
Watch Cutter.
The screen sets him up for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
No good. Nuggets have the possession. To Will Barton. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Barton. To Millsap. For 3. Off the iron. No good. To Lopez. Nice pass to get things going. Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Millsap. Korver to Lopez. Here comes the screen. To Korver. Lopez. Can't connect. The follow won't go either. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Will Barton. Millsap. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Barton's shot no good. From the outside, no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Will Barton. And a nice finish at the rim.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Stepping in for the Bucks, number 42, Robin Lopez.
To Corver.
Watch the pick. You see it. You see it.
From long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
You gotta get up on that.
Monte Morris matched up with Connaughton. To Will Barton. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. Slam dunk, Will Barton. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Corver to Lopez. Robin Lopez. With that, he's 5 for 9. To Will Barton. Denver with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
To Corver. Mason Plumlee sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
On your right. On your right.
Watch that cut. Watch that cut.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Denver's got it. To Will Barton. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive.
Going up.
And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for Denver, number 15, Jokic.
To Matthews. It's Denver's ball.
Here we go.
Barton to Jokic. Takes stock of the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Connaughton guarded by Jeremy Grant. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Picked up by the Nuggets. Barton to Jokic. To Will Barton. Short jumper misses.
Who gonna do this?
Nothing going here on that drive. To Matthews. Shot from in close, no good. Jokic down to Grant. Almost unlucky bounce to Lopez. Nuggets have it. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Bucks basketball. To Matthews. Surveys the floor. From the painted area, won't go down. Barton. Matthews. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Jokic to Will Barton. Down low for Harris. It goes down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Gets it in the left corner. Here's Lopez, down low. Scores from the post. Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. To Jokic. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hill. To Matthews. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. Denver ball right now. To Lopez. Tough made through traffic.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Lays it up and in.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
To Jokic. It's a big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Hill across the timeline. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Matthews. Here's Lopez, down low. And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. To Jokic. Millsap. To Jokic. It was right there. Hill into the front court. His guys down big. To Matthews. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets put on a show in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Denver Nuggets. The Bucks did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Defense.
The Denver Nuggets put on the pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.